Hey guys, Ryan here with yet another vintage collection review. This is day 3 of my 25 videos for Christmas, leading up to Christmas, and yeah, so like we did the past few days, reviewing the vintage collection action figures, just gonna give you guys a quick look. I think it's kind of interesting that they didn't put The Last Jedi on that one, since it is the most recent place that we see the Stormtroopers, and this is also the vintage collection 118. So there you go, there's a quick look at the card. I think they probably could have chose a better picture for that. But onto the figure itself. Now, I know some people, including myself, have been wondering what's the difference between this one and the Black Series one. Nothing. Honestly, nothing really. They're pretty much the same, except for, and I believe this is the only thing that's changed. This has a line on the thermal detonator on his back, and this one does not have a painted line, but mine is a little messed up on the circle, so it kind of goes on. But anyway, you know, so not really a big difference. However, I do think that between the two pistols, this one just has a neater paint job. So, Vintage Collection 1, I guess I'd suggest getting if you had to pick between the two. But like I said, not really a problem. And also, I want to apologize, I am sick today, so you're on deal with a nasally voice. But, his rifle, pretty nice. Nicely painted. Pretty much the same as the Black Series, and they both have clips so that they can be put onto his thigh, like so. And, yeah, so, figure. Overall, painted very nicely. I like the hand, what they did with the hands and stuff. Looks very nice. One thing is that they didn't manage to paint the inside of the hand. So, I mean, that's my one little nitpick on the paint. But, I mean, I probably would have molded it in black and then painted on the white. Maybe a few coats. But, I don't know. Not really up to me. His legs, I wish that they could just go straight. They've been doing this with Clone Troopers too. You have to turn them like this to have him sit and then bend his legs, but the problem is that it's kind of restricted, so he can't really take a seat. That's the best angle that you can get him at. Unless, it's okay, but he's not really going to sit anywhere, and it's not going to look comfortable or realistic. But, yeah, I wish that they definitely do something about that. Articulation's pretty nice, I have to say, except for the few places where it's restricted. I mean, this one, unlike the Kylo Ren I reviewed yesterday, has some wrist articulation, so that's always a good thing, helps him hold his blaster. Although, still has the same problem that I had with the Black Series one. I mean, it's better, but he doesn't really grip the blaster as good as he should, and you can't really get him to look down the sights either. That's the best I could really get him to look down the sights, so I'm sure that if you messed around with it, you could figure out something that looks good, but still. So yeah, restrictions, the legs here, the ankles are actually surprisingly not that restricted, pretty good, but the arms are the worst. Because if you just want to have him lift up his arms, that way, like, you know, they're sticking out straight, you can't really do that because the shoulder pads get in the way. Now, a simple solution to this would have been to do what they did with the old Clone Troopers and have it directly molded into the shoulder pad, the hinge. And that would have solved everything. But, I mean, I guess this way it's more accurate. And armor does restrict you, but still, I mean, would have been nice. I mean, these are toys. And kids that buy these that want to play with them are going to want to be able to move their arms. Other than that, you know, that's really it for this figure. It's a trooper, so they're probably going to sell well, I'd imagine. I myself would like to pick up a few more, but, I mean, now they already released Wave 2 and 3, so I'm trying to get those too. So, maybe I'll go back and get a few more, but still. So, articulation and mold. I will be rating that probably a 3, like yesterday. For the Kylo Ren paint, I'm giving, I'll give it a 5, because, I mean, it's basically white. I know, I'll give it a 4, because places like on the thigh, it could have came a little bit closer to the armor. I mean, just some places, like the neck, the shoulder pads, like you could see, like, you know, they could have brought the black up a little bit further. So that was a little bit cheap. Accessories, I'm going to give a 5 because they do their purpose and they do it well. So that is a 3 for the mold and articulation, a 4 for paint, and a 5 for accessories. So that is a total of 14 for this figure. 14 points. And remember, this has been an Angry Trooper review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.